Your thoughts are not the problem. The way they repeat is. So let me explain it like this. If an old memory surfaces that makes you feel bad, instead of suppressing it to the back of your mind, allow it to come to the surface. Sit with those thoughts, understand how it makes you feel, and then take action. Because if you allow it to come to the surface, you can help heal it. And when you push it away, it doesn't disappear. It stays there and continues to shape how you think and feel without you realizing it. So you are not actually moving forward. You are repeating an old pathway. But when you allow it, feel it and understand it, you begin to loosen that pathway. And then when you choose a different response, you start creating a new one. And by repeating that pattern of awareness, healing and letting go, you build a new direction for your mind to follow. So if you have ever said to yourself, why do I keep thinking like this? Or why can't I just switch off? It's not because you lack control. It's because your mind has learned a pattern and it's running it automatically. So think of your mind like a path in a field. Okay, so your brain has these neural pathways. So think of it as a path in a field. The more you walk the same route, the clearer that path becomes. And after a while, you don't even think about it. Your body just follows it. Your thoughts work the same way. The thoughts you have repeated over time that are familiar have created strong mental pathways. And now your mind goes there automatically. Even those thoughts don't help you. So when people say just think positive, it doesn't always work because you are trying to jump a new path without changing the one you have been walking for years. So rewiring your mind is not about forcing new thoughts. It's about understanding the pattern and gently creating a new route. At a subconscious level, your mind is trying to keep you safe. It's scanning for what it already knows, that learned behavior. Even what it knows might be overthinking, doubt, fear, negative thoughts, or makes you feel bad. So the first thing you need to do is notice the pattern without reacting to it. So when a thought comes up, surfaces to your conscious mind, instead of believing it immediately, pause and say to yourself, this is a learned thought, not a fact. That small shift creates space. The second step is to stop feeding the old pathway. Every time you go over the same thought again and again, you strengthen it. So when you notice yourself repeating it, bring your attention back to the present moment. Not in a forced way, but in a grounded way. Just distract your mind for that instance. What can I see? What can I hear? What can I feel? That will stop you from spiraling into anxiety. This brings your system out of autopilot. And the third step is to introduce a new simple thought, not something extreme, but something believable. How is it making you feel? So if your mind says this is going to go wrong, you don't jump to everything is perfect. You slowly shift it by saying, well, I'm sure it will get better over a while, because you're creating a new pathway. And over time, with repetition, that thought becomes easier to access. This is now rewiring what's actually happening, not forcing anything. And through consistency, that is how you need to treat your mind. Repetition of realistic thoughts, patient consistency and awareness. You are not trying to silence your thoughts. You are learning how to guide them. And this is where people start to feel a real shift, because they are no longer being pulled by every thought that shows up in a negative way. They start to recognize it, understand how it makes them feel, pause and choose a different response. That is what changes how you feel, how you behave, and how you show up in life. So if you want to improve your thoughts, stop trying to fight them and start understanding how they were formed. Then create small consistent shifts that build a new direction over time. Change your neural pathways. If you want to go deeper into this and understand how to work with your thoughts, your emotions and your behaviors, in a practical way, my book Fix Me is linked below. You can also watch my TED Talk where I break this down further. And if this helped, make sure you like, share and subscribe to my channel and connect with me for more. I'll see you in the next video.